What is up, race fans? My name is Owen, and welcome back to the Ben Fender podcast. And in this one, I will be reviewing race number 3 for F1 at the Australian Grand Prix from Albert Park. So, before the race, Zhou Guanyu had to start from the pit lane. Checo Perez got a 3-place grid penalty for impeding in qualification. Carlos Sainz is back in the car after his race recovery. Logan Sargent is out after giving his seat up to Albon after Albon crashed in either qualification or one of the practices. So there's only one Williams in the car in the race. So with that being said, getting on to the actual race, Verstappen and Sainz were on the front row. Verstappen takes the initial lead. Then Carlos Sainz takes the lead. Then Max Verstappen goes into the pits and has to retire from the race as his right rear brake caught on fire and basically blew up. So Verstappen is out after only 3 laps. So Verstappen will not get his 10th win in a row for the second time in his career. After that, green flag pit stop start. Valtteri Bottas has another slow stop with Salba as they need to redesign their frickin' tire threads because those are just not working out well for them. After that, Lewis Hamilton has an engine failure, which creates the first virtual safety car, so he is out of the race. Then Fernando Alonso takes the lead. Then Carlos Sainz retakes the lead. Then Zhou Guanyu also has a long pit stop for Salba. They need a whole new tire, thread. Honestly, borrow a plan from another team if it's this bad. They've already had 4 pit stops this year be over 15 seconds because of this problem. So I don't know what they're gonna do, but if they're gonna keep doing this, they're not gonna get any points this year. If it keeps happening like that. And with that being said, the second round of green flag pit stop start. Pierre Gasly got a 5-second time penalty for crossing the yellow line at pit exit. I get the call, but there was no one around him, and he was just going left to get a better angle on the turn. Also, that the yellow line was a lot longer than it probably should be, but it's for safety reasons. If another car hits him, that's gonna be his fault, but yeah. Tough break for Gasly there. He was having a good race before that, but yeah. Then getting closer to the end of the race now, Russell was battling with Alonso. Then Russell gets loose going into one of the turns and hits the wall and ends up like this on the track with both of his tires kind of underneath him. So luckily Russell is okay. And that brought out the second virtual safety car and basically ended the race. With that being said, Carlos Sainz ends up winning in his first race back after surgery, which is the first time I believe that's ever been done. So, going on the top 10, it was Sainz, Leclerc, who got the fastest lap, Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, Checo Perez, Fernando Alonso, Lance Stroll, Yuki Tsunoda, Nico Hulkenberg, and Kevin Magnussen. So both the Haas get its points in this one, as well as Yuki gets points. So the driver of the day was going to be Carlos Sainz, regardless of if he won or lost. It was going to be Carlos Sainz. And all in all, this was probably one of my favorite F1 races so far this year. The first two ones were kind of bland, with Verstappen going out to a 2-day lead, basically. No one was ever going to be able to catch him. This one, it sucks he had a problem. I would have loved to see the Sainz Verstappen battle all day. But yeah, that was tough for him. So yeah, other than that, this was a really good race. I enjoyed it a lot. So I'm probably gonna rate this race probably 7.5 out of 10. Actually, no, 8. 8. I'm gonna go 8 out of 10. It was a really good race. So yeah, that is gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, as well as go check out my other two channels. One being my main of Fan Rantan, where I do card pack openings and Lego builds, as well as gaming content occasionally. But other than that, what am I gonna say? Oh right, go check out my second channel, where me and my friends play Dungeons and Dragons. That is under the Boundless Shores. So please go check those out. And join me for the next race from Japan and the Japanese Grand Prix. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.